Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Mateus. Saliba gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. Tries to pass it through. Saliba makes the interception. Messi. Nedved conjures time and space where few can.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Mateus. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that's well seen too. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Oh, he's having a go! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Saliba spots it and for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's Alonso! It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus. Xavi Alonso. And here's Van Basten. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Still just a single goal between the sides. Mbappe, always goal side. And the shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nicely weighted ball. Desai, Cannavaro cuts it out. Probing pass. Desai. Mohamed Salah! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vieira. No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. Akanji. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. And a chance! Against the crossbar! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Xavi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. Saliba, and it's Kaka. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that pass just didn't quite work. Khan getting this one clear, and he's there to retrieve it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
2 added minutes.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Xavi Alonso. Time added on. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
I'm afraid to tell
Mbappe
you
voted
that...
man. So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Paris Saint-Germain have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Tries one from range! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe, great vision. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... He's in one-on-one, and he's running through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Lloris to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Unspoilen kindly here. He's got a goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's onto this. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Inzaghi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Carries far too far and out of play. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaka. And he's intervened well there. Desai. Vieira. McAllister.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti with the clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. Oh, look at... Great chance! And a neat finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too.
And that is all they have time for. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 17, Filippo
The
Inzaghi.
second period is on the way.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's McAllister, and this is Shevchenko. Now he's running away. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He'll fancy himself from here. Zico! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And reclaimed it in a trice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Batistuta. McAllister. That is headed for the middle. Saliba getting this one clear. What a throw in.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 11, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 22.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well
Substitutions
stopped.
taking place.
This looks promising. Bale. Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Zico. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Batistuta. That has been slung wide. Zico making good progress. Thuram with the slide tackle there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's there to get it away. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
2 added minutes has been
Zico
indicated.
proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner the Lik did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception. Kaka. Probing pass. That has been cut short. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Nakata. And it's Nakata. Juve. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Nedved.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
And he whips it in. De Ligt can get it clear. And the ball's gone astray. Juve. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Kaka. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Played out wide. Kaká.
Such good technique.
There's the delivery. Sanchez is there and he can get that clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Driven in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rummenigge running with the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well,
oh, he's all alone! Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Vieira. Great ball and he's in here. And Messi! It's bounced back off the post. And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in. That's put paid to the danger.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Nakata. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. In with the challenge. Kaka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for options for movement. Bale! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's
Rummenigge! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rummenigge is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And here's Bale. Now he's got space here. Mateus. Yeah, driving forwards. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Kaka. Now this could be a chance. Thuram into the last 5 minutes. Juve.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball if he can get there. And he can thump it away.
2 added minutes has been
Well, a few of his
indicated.
teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out.
Good chance here! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's been hooked away. He's in a great position here. Well read, nice interception. And it's Nedved.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaka. Lovely, now then. Nedved aims beyond the defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, there's the clearance. So it is still 0-0. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now, can they get him away? Juve finding himself in space. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. "30 minutes gone. And they're quick to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Deftly away. And he cuts out the supply.
Jeonju really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Vieira. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And this is Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Added time.
We're looking at a different game now. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. PSV get the ball rolling in the second half.
Jeonju are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Kaká. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. That has been cut short. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! And it's Nedved. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no...
Nedved! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Desai cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Kaká. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And now they can clear their lines. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Kaká. Silvestre did well to... And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
So now the difference is 3. Opts to play it back. And the shot! Oh, how good is he! A finish of true class! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mbappe! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, almost a 6th.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
There will be
Mbappe
5 minutes
short.
added time.
Batistuta. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Totti. He's on it, can he get away? Kaka. Gives it back. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our
Hello,
minds, those
everybody,
memories,
and
the
welcome to
unbelievable
today's
highs,
match.
the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Thuram calmly anticipates. Cruyff, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Gullit. And it's made its way to him, over to the right flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. Header! And he couldn't finish.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. He's being urged to shoot. Got it! And it's been hooked away. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! And that was his 20th goal for this team. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
21.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. Quick look, then plays it in. And he can thump it away.
Janju really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's a promising position. Turan cannot be beaten that easily. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It's a goal kick. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run. Caught offside that time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Janju definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. India genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Pinches it off him. India have a free kick. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's found a way through. He's free, he has got space. Not the most convincing of passes. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Janju clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromised. And Hullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Spread out to the left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Thuram makes the interception. Pelé. That's tidy. Pull it. And the shot's on here. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a threatening ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pelé looking to receive it in space. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate.
Chance for a shot! Oh, and the referee says that is it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Roberto Carlos, and here's Nedved. Well, no question that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Nedved. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played into space. Oh, super find. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Quarter of an hour played. Batistuta, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking for options for movement. And it's been given away. Neither side yet able to find the net. Vieira can see things, others simply cannot. Lens are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. But that has not gone well. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that... Mbappe! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Mbappe certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Mateus. And here's Messi. It's a threatening ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. Wonderful save by Martinez. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And we have our very first corner. Skims one in. Roberto Carlos is flagged offside. Batistuta. Now he's got space here. He's in a great position here. Vieira. Now Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lens clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space. Mbappe is... And the whistle goes for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but
Kindly contact
disappointment
a
on one
nearby
side
member
and
of staff.
relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Messi. Coming on to replace him is
Down to business again.
number 21.
Jeonju clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! And that has fair fizzed. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mateus promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Big chance! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. No, it's come to nothing. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Jeonju surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pass is just off target, looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Son Heung-min. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
I think we're just about done here. Defending was strong and firm.
There will be 3 minutes
That's
at
an
a time.
imaginative pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe.